Alright, we're back. We're going to be doing another avatar draft. Let's pop on in. I think this is my last draft token. Oh no, I have 2 left. Man, I got a bunch of draft tokens from playing Spider-Man. And from not spending any of them on Spider-Man. So from Edge of Eternity's era. And I decided not to use them on the Power Cube. Just hoarded them all for here. So far, so good. As far as Avatar drafts have gone. First one was a bit rough, but ever since then we've been opening bombs and just drafting around them and winning games. Unfortunately, we have stopped doing that now. Xiao might be a decent money card to open, but he is by no means a bomb unlimited. Now, granted, Menace making the handful of non-basic lands in this set that don't already come into play tapped, enter tapped, and eventually shutting off their abilities are all fine things. Like, he's certainly a decently costed aggressive creature. 2 mana 2/2 is good times. But I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to take Earth Kingdom Jailer or Suki here. I think it's going to be Earth Kingdom Jailer. I think that's just the stronger of the two. Suki is close to Adeline, but she does need to attack herself to get the trigger. So that does make it a little bit harder. What do I want from this pack? 4 mana 3/3 that locks down a creature when it attacks. And then can lock it down further. The production is kind of whatever, and you really need to have a good value card to hit with it. True Ancestry, Raucous Audience, Swamp Snare Trap, all worth considering. I think because I have the Jailer, I will take the Villagers. Like, I think one of these might actually be better overall, but I will stay in color for right now until I have a better reason to leave. This leaves the battlefield, make a food, put a 1/1 counter on a creature, or scry one. This thing just has so much random value. Like, all of its modes are fine, and it's a 1 mana 1/1 flyer. Like, it's gonna get in for like 2 or 3 points of damage before the opponent can ever possibly stop it. Alright, so do I just want Fancy Footwork to continue being the mono white deck, or do I want to take North Air Temple and see if I can get the shrines going? I'm not in base green, so even if I do get the shrines going, it's going to be a little bit worse, but the White Shrine getting Airbent... Oh, wow. We could have actually done the Shrines deck. The White Shrine getting Airbent is incredibly powerful when you have, like, a decent curve of creatures, so... Alright, do I want the Sun Warriors to spread out into another color, or do I just want Path of Redemption as a pacifism when I'm already mono-white? This is a really good start if I get that one thing that makes a bunch of dudes based on the number of planes you have, and then, lets you, like, scry 3. Alright, I do really like Pretending Poxbearers, but I'm going to take Airbender Lesson, because it's not hard for that to be good. And Jet can be mono-white, first of all. And second of all, red seems to be the most prominent color coming around that isn't white, so if I wanted to branch into a second color, it's probably going to be red at this rate. So Fire Sages, Avatar State, this guy. Man, we could have had, like, all of the stuff necessary for shrines if I had just taken the black one. Buying First Strike, Lifelink, Hexproof. It's decent. 1 mana to protect your guy. Like, from target removal is already strong. It's an uncommon. I think I'm actually going to take it. I don't think I need the Fire Sages necessarily. Alright, Suki came back now. So, she is also effectively mono white, and I'm down for this. Ban this bot trying to sell me views. 2 mana, 2/2. This is some okay cards and other colors. Yeah, nope. Gonna be mono white. Gonna really hope to get one or more of those lesson. I don't think it's a lesson actually. Kills a big thing or makes a 3/3 body. Either of which is crazy, but both are fine. 2/2. Take that thing. Legitimately, I could still be white-red. Like, if I keep getting past red cards in pack 3. I open something crazy. Ooh. That is a very good magic card. Unfortunately, we are nowhere near casting it. So it's probably Invasion Reinforcements. That's the strongest card for me here. I don't currently sacrifice permanents. And I don't think I need a second... First of all, this wheeled last time. Yeah, this is just the strongest card in my color in the pack. Another fancy footwork. I can take the Water Tribe Captain. I can also take the 2/5 that pumps my team when it attacks. Gotta be honest, part of me just wants to grab the fancy footwork and try and kill people out of nowhere. I could also, like, part of me wants to take Lightning Strike also. Actually, give me the 3/3 because I don't want to load up on combat tricks, so... Alright, there is the Air Temple, and I will take that because we are kind of going wide right now. And that is just one of the strongest things. Airbending this thing and recasting it in the same turn. Give all of your creatures another 1/1 counter. I will take the Disenchant on legs. Question Technique. And Zuko's Exile. The only things that interest me with what I have. Warriors, Poxbearers. What's my curve look like? My 2-drop slot's a little light. Let's grab the Poxbearers. Sorry, Warriors. I think you're the better card, but I definitely... Poxbearers here. Alright, now that I've gotten the second Water Tribe Captain, I'm kind of sad I didn't take one of the other things instead over it. I'll have to see if it comes back. I might legitimately be the only person in white, so... Getting a... whatever the one spell that makes stews based on planes be kind of huge right now. Or the only person... Like, I should be the only person that wants that card at this point, so... If it's open, I should get it. I don't want more combat tricks. Do I want... Through 2. Reach and dies into a token... versus Exile. Alright, give me this. I already have better removal spells. Notably, that's not the one that can come on the wheel this pack. Pretty sure there's one that can, but that is not them. Alright, another... I can take the Sandstorm. I could, in theory, take the North Pole Gates if I wanted to. And just run it as he comes into play tap land that I can cash in for a card draw later. That is not the worst. Oh, that is Cloud. It looks... Okay, that... I guess it was where his elbow was positioned there. I think it was... Yeah, it was the pack with his elbow there made it look almost like that was supposed to be part of his hair, and I'm like, that's not right for Cloud. Yeah, with it covering his, like, glove and bracer. For a second there, I thought that was part of his hair, and I'm like, that looks... It almost looks like Shulk at that point. This isn't Smash Brothers. Stop crossing my two different things. Although maybe this is Smash Brothers now, because anybody and everybody can be here. As we draft the Avatar coming off of Spider-Man. Ooh, South Pole Voyager. Another ally you control enters, gain a life. If this is the second time this ability is resolved this turn, draw a card. Waterbend 5, I can get a low casting cost creature, and of course the Avatar himself. How many allies do I currently have? 10 out of 12 creatures? Yeah, it's gotta be the... Like, Aang is real strong. I would definitely love to have Aang, but I think I just have to take the South Pole Voyager here. Alright, we wheeled Fancy Footwork last time. And take the 2/3 flyer. I can take the Avatar Enthusiasts. I do have enough cards that care about them for that to work, technically. Take the Glider Kids, because I don't have, like, flyers right now. Give me the Glider Kids, so I can push damage. Rabaru. White Lotus Reinforcements. I don't think I need the Rabaru. I'm going to take the Enforcements just in case. The other option is to just rare draft here, because I don't think I need Rabaru at all. But I think I take the Reinforcements. Alright, grab another Poxbearer. Airbending Lesson. I can also take this, because it can go find the White Shrine. That would not be terrible. There's Ty Lee. If I had gotten Ty Lee in Pack 1, I'd probably be a white-red deck at this point with the Jet and a few other cards. Like, having Ty Lee and the Angry Townsfolk or whatever, Vengeful Villagers, make it a lot easier to push damage through. Blue Temple, Avatar Enthusiast. It's only the red one, right? The red one is the only one we haven't seen. Don't need a second one of those. It's a world where I might run that. Oh, we actually got it. Gather the White Lotus. Create a 1/1 white ally creature token for each planes you control. Scry 2. Alright. We literally got it. Pack 3, 8th pick. Alright. I didn't want this warship that much to begin with, and now I definitely don't think I need it. It's a little sad we only got the one, but... Take another enthusiast. Right, my 3-drop slot is pretty stacked regardless, so I probably don't need either of them. I'm going to take another uncommon, because that's 3 out of 4 now to have the full set of uncommons, which helps the vault percentage, I believe. That is disrespectful lightning strike. I will not stand for it. I could seriously consider running the land. I think my deck is aggressive enough that I don't need to do that, but it is an option. Alright. Hey, look, even Arena knows better than to suggest that I run mountains and forests. If you have not seen the midweek magic for this week, it's a tiny bit awkward. The way they did some of the jumpstart packs. I don't think I need both of these, or I don't need this one. I think it's I don't need both of those. I think I can go down a land. I don't think I need 2 of that. Alright. Let's give it a shot. We have removal, we have an aggressive curve. We have some pretty potent cards at the top end. So... gonna be hard for me to draw, to draw cards off of him for a little bit, but... my 2-1 is... or my 2-2 is a lot more valuable to me than their 2-1. 3-color shenanigans. Alright. I assume tap down the enthusiast, yep. Sense... Take of the 2. Alright, I'm gonna get a little bit greedy and try and draw my card next turn. Plus the 3/3 holds off what they're doing. And this guy's locked down, so I can't attack with him anyway. Yep. I was gonna say, is Momo an ally? Oh, is an ally. Alright, well, it has to be 3 or greater, so we'll get rid of their biggest creature. Take this out. A card. Attack with these 2. Tap down that one. I will decline to sacrifice this turn, I believe. And just hit them for 7 real quick. Arena. I have no idea what their deck is. They seem to be all over the place. Okay. Alright, play the Compassionate Healer. Gain a life, buff my guy. Play Momo. Gain a life, buff my guy, draw a card. We hit. Okay. Got a 1/1 counter on one of my guys? Yeah, let's sack Momo. Put the 1/1 counter on the 3/3. This 3/3. So that way they have to double block to get him off the board. And that leaves him taking 10 down to 3. Yeah. Exactly. Alright. Do not, in fact, love their chances here. Alright. That is 2 blockers in a trench coat. Yeah, they're off it. I'm trying to decide what the best course of action is, if I'm supposed to cast anything first or just attack first. I think it's just attack first. But they're off it. They know they're losing. Alright. At least starting with a win. Alright. Has potential. And I get to start off with a strong early game. Yep. See if they have any enchantments or artifacts that will protect. No? Alright, gain my life. So ideally I want to draw like a 2 or 3 drop creature this turn first. Yeah. Alright, let's run them out and gain my life first. I really don't care if they use a trick here to kill the 2/2. Like if they want to Razor Rings it or something. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't get to draw my card later on, but... should be fine. Alright, offer the trade. Offer of a trade has been declined. Annoying, but... World. Indestructible. Alright. Back for 2 first. 2 damage in. Back the musicians. I think just pass. I don't think I want to pacify the 2/2 or the 1/1 here. I was going to say, eventually they're going to play something that merits actually getting pacified. Alright, so this is not an easy decision because they're staring at it. Left it on top. Take my 2. 15. Pacify the Avatar. surprisingly. He's cool with it. Does not want to fight. Okay. Yeah, I think we wait one turn, because I don't want them to triple block this and kill it, so... have one turn to make this stop. I think we absolutely erase them next turn. I'm gonna get to live all of my dreams. And opponent successfully erased. Two and 0. I mean, certainly keepable. With a little medium. Hello, Appa. Welcome to the game. So this can't exile her. I can airbend her out of play, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. I think I want to set up instead. I'm going to wait and flash in invasion reinforcements, ideally. It is kind of rough. Like, she is a mana dork for lessons, especially. Like, she's still a mana dork regardless, but... Alright, see if we get quenched. Ah! We get airbent. And bricked on a land. Well, that sucks. Alright. Get rid of the avatar. For a hot minute. Yeah, bricking on a land hurts there. If I could have just played... like, 2 spells that turn, if I could have... Ooh. Right, so now all my stuff has been airbent. I'm still missing lands. Jesus. And airbending that thing to airbend their avatar is not going to help me much. Hey. Oh. I can't win if I can't draw land, so I guess we just lose. It happens. It's always frustrating. Yeah, I just take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go to 9 here. And that's like my best... Like, my best case scenario is now they have nothing but lands in hand, and I'm just going to actually get to cast my spells. No. No, and shame on me for thinking that. Yeah, if I had drawn a land here, maybe. Maybe. Now that I didn't, definitely not. Alright. Yeah, I bricked on a land for like 4 consecutive turns. There is no way I win this game. I get to airbend my guy and give their thing flying. Yeah, we can call it there. I already was going to struggle to win this game because they had a very good draw, and if all of my spells were castable, maybe. But the fact that I was just going to either spend, an entire turn casting a 2-drop, because that was literally the only thing I could do. Yeah, bricking on that 4th land the first time was painful. Every time after that just kept... this hand does nothing. I think I have to mulligan that. Alright. Keep 6. I'm actually going to put the planes back, because either I'm going to hit my lands and I'm going to curve out, or I'm going to brick again and we're going to lose again, but if I hit my land, if I put back a spell and keep drawing lands, then I'm definitely going to lose this game, so. I cannot afford to put a spell back here and draw lands. But if I put back a land and draw spells, I might still be able to win. Very similar to that last game, if I eventually draw the lands, I will get there. Alright, first things first, attack for 2. I don't think they're blocking here. If they do block, it's whatever. Okay. Got it. Their decision process was, do I want to get, like, Yip Yip or Fancy Footwork or whatever out of my hand? Like, do they want to get that card out of my hand here? The awkward thing is this taps Paku, so it would actually lock down my thing, or, like, mill me if they wanted to, or mill themselves if they needed to. I'm gonna get quenched. Not yet. Okay. Alright, so notably next turn they might actually have the 5 lands to kill one of my things with their jelly. Okay. And they hit a 1-mana trick that will let them stop my guy. Wow. Alright, just gonna run out Suki then. Yeah, they just have everything lined up against me. Yeah, so this gives the creature +1/+1 hexproof and untaps it, so in no way, shape, or form am I beating that particular trick with what I have. It stops it from getting tapped down in the first place. Lets them... don't hurt my Suki. I need her right now. Unless you're gonna tap out, which they're not gonna do because they will still have 1 mana left over. Yeah, they're manually tapping to hold up the island here. Yep. Unfortunately, that is reasonable. So do I take the turn getting the card out of their hand? Like, do I sacrifice the 3/3 to get the +1/+1 trick out of their hand? I don't think so yet. Like, part of me really wants to do that so that way it frees up Path to Redemption, but I don't want to sacrifice the 3/3 is the thing. Like, but I'm just falling further and further behind the longer it takes for me to find an answer to that thing. Or to overwhelm it. This can filter for mana. Okay. Like, they tapped out of blue, so... maybe. What I really need to do is draw one of my things that's actually 2 allies in a trench coat. Like, ideally it would be the make allies equal the number of planes I have, so that way I just have a board state. That's a problem. I do appreciate them milling a land off the top of my deck, though. Yeah, that is a huge problem. Playing board 2. Oh, that figures. I would need to pay 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to trick them into using the form on it. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Rumble Arena. Rumble Arena better than I'm giving it credit for. I really like it in Earthbending decks, because having it come back... Oh, cool, they just have Cityscape Leveler. And they have 9 mana, so they can protect Cityscape Leveler. Like, my opponent has never tapped out of that thing this entire time. Alright. Let's airbend my creature then, because I kind of need it if I'm going to win this game. Yeah, my opponent has never tapped out of blue mana this entire game. Since they got Octopus form in hand as a known quantity. Oh my god. So bad. See if they let me lock it down. Tap it. Or they protect it, rather. Hey. This thing of 4. Yep, alright. Guru. I think we wait one more turn. Get any better options. Oh, cool, they just have one of the freaking Avatar mythics. Like, the actual avatars. Whenever you cast a spell, create a 1/1 colorless spirit token. Waterbend 20 Time Walk. Yep. Okay. Like, I was never beating this. Every single thing they have is amazing, and they've been able to blank my removal for 1 mana this entire game. So... So yeah, this is just not happening at all. Scry 2, draw a card, Scry 2, draw a card. Alright. Let's get them to finally use their octopus form. Although this still doesn't work because it'll have hexproof, so I won't be able to exile it when I cast this. I actually need to cast this on the other thing. And spend the extra 2 mana. Because now I can't actually stop this thing, but you know what? They can have this one. I'm not going to win this. I needed an instant speed way to interact with their thing so that way I could still kill it, and then they just kept playing more worse things that needed to be killed. And my first removal spell is dead. And I know it's dead, and at no point in time did they have to tap out. If they could have just bricked on a land for a turn where they could not cast their 8-drop because they didn't have 9 mana, and they didn't want to tap out, maybe, but I'm just so far behind there, it's not going to happen. Alright, let's try again. Again, Poxbearers. Three. See if they want to do something. Or got it. Alright. What else you got? Hey, I just need an airbending lesson, and I think I'm good. Or that. That'll also work. Hi, Zhang. Thanks for stopping by. Ah, they have a jet. Gonna kill my jet. Well, I have to make this trade happen. On my terms rather than theirs. I could kill their clue, and that's a tiny bit tempting there, versus my 1-1. Like, lose a 1-1, they don't get to draw a card, but their life total is where I think they're having the issue right now. I will need to airbend the Southern Air Temple, though. If this is gonna work. I don't get to draw a card at any point in time, right? I gain 3 life and kill their thing? Yeah. I mean, yes. If they did not have 2 clues, if they only still had the 1, I think I would kill it there, but... Eh. There are a lot of different things I can draw here that will make me think I can win this game right now. Yeah, that's Pretty high up there. Kill your guy. M for 4. Put you to 2. I love seeing that. Yeah, with them at 2, I really want the other 1 power creature, because that means they can't just play out 1 big body and live here. I don't think that's going to do it, but okay. Yeah, that's not even a big body. Alright. Anything but a plains? I asked for anything but a plains, and you have denied me here. Yep. Counter on their guy. Literally anything but a plains there. Huh? Ah, it's the glider kids. For a second there, I thought it was the other thing. Yeah. Which they wouldn't have been able to pay the water bending for. Most. Yeah, I think while they can't do it, kill their enchantment here. Oh wait, they can do it. Shoot, right, they have 2 untapped creatures. It doesn't matter that the one is summoning sick. Ah, I messed up. Oh, I messed up bad. Yep. Alright, well. It did tap their guy, so I got in for a point of damage, but I don't think that matters here. Where's this last point of damage going to come from at this rate? From the thing making like 10 bodies? Probably. Yeah, the longer this drags on, the more cards they get to draw, the worse this is for me. Because I don't have a ton of card draw. And I am mono white. I don't deal a point of damage to somebody out of nowhere. I mean, yes, but still, I appreciate you attacking with your giant monster. Alright, so now if I can kill the glider kids. Yeah. It's so hard for me to just randomly deal a point of damage when the board is this stable. Like, I don't have stuff that kills a 2-mana 2/3 flyer in this deck. I mean, I appreciate that they have to draw all these cards to not be dead here, but... I was gonna say, I can't block it. There's a clock. Back coming for me. Yeah, I think that was it. I think that was my last turn to draw something here. So frustrating. Like, airbending lesson would kill them. Airbending lesson would have just straight up killed them right there. I would have just exiled the flyer. Now if they have something, I'm gonna lose. I mean, that's fine. I would much rather them draw more cards than anything else. Like, I might not be able to win anymore because they found... Oh, they just, left themselves with no cards left in their deck, so... That was actually all the cards in their deck. So I just have to not die here, and I win? Okay, I accept. Okay. That doesn't, like, this isn't Lost Days. They're not putting something back into their deck here, so... Alright. I accept that the opponent punted and got themselves killed when they were clearly going to win that game. All they had to do was not cast that thing twice. Alright. Well, the dream is still alive. If opponents get wins off of my misplays, I will definitely take one from theirs. Hi to you too. I mean, I'm not John, but I feel rude not saying hi back at that point. Alright, well, I have 2-drop, 3-drop, removal spell, and creature, so my opponent is also starting off pretty aggro. Alright, well, out of all the things I have, that plains is the least necessary for what I'm doing, but... I was gonna say, if they want to attack me for one, I'm definitely... done for trading there. Yeah, given that I have 5 lands, and I have multiple creatures in play, I think I would like draw the 3/3 that pumps my board. Makes their flyers cheaper. Pass. Alright, let's attack. See what they do. The answer is they take some damage. Cool. Mana efficiency, get the 2/5 down first. Sell it out? Yeah. It's fine. That means I don't have sell out for the Earth Kingdom Jailer. Ideally. So now when I hit their 5/4 here, just stays hit. Or I can be mana efficient again. So lock that down. Cast this. Eat 3. Cast turn. Deal. Okay. I will hold the land, because if I draw the thing, I can play the land and cast it. So the only way this really wrecks me is if they have specifically, like, Ozai's Lesson or whatever, the deal 2 damage and I have to discard 2 cards. But even then, I don't think that's helping them, because it's not developing out to the board. I'm just killing their 5/4 here. Is that at sorcery speed? Did I need to do that end of last turn? Activate only during your turn. Alright, so if that didn't super matter, if they were gonna get to kill all creatures anyway. Alright. Well, I can't do anything while he's face down. So I have to wait for him to flip. And then killing him kills creatures. Path to Redemption. Fair enough, you get 1 copy, I believe. I don't think I picked up any others. My deck. And sit my hand. I have the Earth Kingdom Jailer coming. So Sozin just wins the game if he gets to flip, right? Of seeing that. Well, if he gets to attack me, so. Yep. Alright. Go. Okay. Put that out. Draw card. My turn. Jam 3. This is gonna suck so much if they can kill the Earth Jailers, because then they get to kill all of my stuff and replay their 5-4 in the same turn. But I don't think I win if I don't do this, so. They did good game me, so I will good game them back. Alright. But yeah, that would have been the turn to draw something, kill my one guy, bring back Sozin, kill all of my other guys, recast their 5-4 on that board. Like, it's been so bad. The problem is I can't really try to get around that by airbending my jailers instead, because what would happen is Sozin would come back, kill everything, and then they would name jailer because they know it's in my hand and I would have to discard it, so. I go first, and this looks crazy if I find my third land, so. Oh, hey, I found my third land. Pick one. Play this. And prepare to win target game. They gonna... Oh. Oh, good. Because now I get to resolve the enthusiasts, and then it's gonna make it nearly impossible to lose with what they're showing me. Alright, so play the enthusiasts while they're tapped out, gain my life, get that F6 equivalent value. And now, if I get to cast it, like, even if they're killing, yeah, they kill that one, I get to run this one out. I don't get to draw my card anymore, but the other thing's now a 4-4. Hit them for 5. My board is full. And I have fancy footwork, so I do not love their chances here. Yeah, this is still fine. They're just taking a savage beating here. They're almost at the point where it's like Sozin or Black Sun or something. If they don't have one of those, they just lose here. Alright. Alright, let's see if it's the octopus form first. If it's not octopus form, yeah, then I just get to attack with everything. I guess it could be Boomerang at this point, and that would be bad. I will definitely leave that on top here. Because then they could bounce that, get the 2-4 back into play, and block and kill that. Only take 1 damage, but... that is a lot of Fox. Okay. Okay, we have 1 drop and then infinite 3s. Alright, I will keep it though. It's a little sad that I don't get to develop out this turn, but all my other stuff seems real good here. Left it on top. Gonna airbend my 1/1 here. Honestly, that thing's probably enough of an issue that I just use my mana efficiently and kill the enchantment and gain the 3 life here. If they have stuff that they're going to be able to start blinking, I'm going to be in real trouble, so... but if I just kill it now, that's way more mana efficient, and... they also have... I see you too are a man of culture. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, I don't need another planes because I'm almost definitely casting that thing next turn. For 3, because mine's bigger. You know what I said, shut up. Haste whenever another ally you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on that creature and it gains haste until end of turn. I forgot that card existed. Okay, so I take 7, which is a little bit rough, I'll admit. But I'm pretty sure... yeah, no, it has to be this one. This is just devastating. Oh my god, it's the Avatar! Ah, it's so awesome to meet him. Look at how psyched he is. Ooh! Ooh! Appa! Alright, I mean, I got blockers for days on the ground, so... let's see... I mean, this is an instant, so we jam with the 8/8 here, because double blocking is not their friend. Cool. Okay, so we kill that. And then we cast the Water Tribe Captain, because... now they know something's up, so now they have to find something here. Yeah, 1/1 2/2 token technically is neat, but... alright, so these guys are 10 damage by themselves. So this is a... what have you got? Okay. Seems good. Started off a little bit rough. We had the one opponent misplay. I forget what their misplay was, but it felt like a misplay at the time, and it let me... oh, where they decked themselves, yeah. They got a little over-enthusiastic with drawing cards. They did not leave themselves one more card to draw next turn, so that way they could attack me twice. Game. We got a reprieve from that game, and we're making the most of it. Well, if I want to be in Diamond, must beat a Diamond. Given my deck, this is not the type of hand that beats a Diamond, or anybody else for that matter. Yeah, I think we have to mulligan this. It's better. Given my deck, I think I have to put the land on the bottom. If I don't draw lands, obviously I'm going to lose, but I'm pretty sure this is how I win, if I win, so. Whereas keeping the land and getting rid of one of the, like, the 4-drop, I guess, at that point, this feels bad. Yep, alright, that was the risk. If I had drawn lands, I just lose this game, so. Or, yeah, if I had kept, like, the land and put the 4-drop back, I don't think these 2 3-drops are gonna get me there, so. But, yeah, now that I've drawn nothing but spells. If I draw nothing but lands instead, the 2 3-drops are not getting me there, and I just lose. I'm gonna guess you want the counter on him, or the card draw. Unless you have a 4-drop in hand that you're gonna cast. There you go. Because otherwise you save that mana for later. I mean, I guess you can play 4 mana worth of spells, and that's the same thing. Alright, they played 4 mana worth of spells. Alright, that's actually pretty good, because I get to gain my life and draw my card here, so I can still hit a land. And get back into this, or we can brick again. Okay, so I need to keep the land and put the 4-drop on the bottom, but the way my deck works, I lose a lot more often to drawing too many land than I do to not drawing enough land. The fact that I've drawn literally 4s and 5s. Like, I have, I think, 1 high mana spell left, and that's it. And it's the make dudes equal the number of planes I have. So. Also, with the start the opponent had, if I had just rattled off a couple lands, I don't think I can lose this game, so. That's frustrating. I need to put back the 4-drop, but I'm on the play, like I said. If I draw, like, 4 lands here instead of 4 spells that I can't cast, like, if you just, this is a land, and then these 3 are lands, then I feel like I'm losing anyway, so. They are getting to the point where they will be able to give lifelink to something with the enchantment, but opponent, you're gonna time out. Gonna skip your turn. Okay, they managed to make it to combat. Now 3-4. Take of the 3. I got way too much going on. Like to hit a land now, please. There we go. I was gonna say, there has to, like, we are 10 cards deep in my deck, and I have not found a, what is effectively a 4th land here. He's a 2, they're both 2s, that's a 2, so I can't exile any of their stuff. So play out this, and try and find my 4th land now. Hope it's not too late. Yeah, if they make the prince huge and lifelink... Oh, are they gonna sacrifice end of turn? Because that's actually good for me. That's 1 less permanent they have to work with, yeah. So this is the last mode on him, right? I'm kind of surprised it doesn't gray out their options there. I think that was their last mode. They drew a card, they made the mana, they gave him a counter, so... If they spend their whole turn making him huge and giving him lifelink, though, I just get to chump with the 1/1, and then they have 2 Judies. I have all of my spells. I mean, I'm not blocking. You know, if I actually get to, like, deal with whatever their thing is here... Whatever their big play winds up being... Oh, they sacrificed him so I wouldn't get him. Hey. I guess an untapped Scarlet. Every time I see somebody play Rumble Arena, I forget if I've mentioned it this draft specifically, but I have mentioned it definitely in some of my other drafts and possibly earlier in this one, but every time I see somebody with the Rumble Arena, I'm just like, I am confused if that's better than I'm giving it credit for here. Alright, let's hit them for 2. Play Suki. They have so many cards, they have to have something at this point. If they're not careful, I am actually just going to kill them here, so... Like, eventually they have to sack a bunch of stuff, get some counters on one of their guys to gain life. And if they spend their whole turn doing that... I'm just going to get to roll them real quick. Like, if they play a reasonable-sized body here instead of doing anything else, and I just get to jet and attack... with Suki and, like, the 2/3 flyer and whatnot. Yeah, if this is not their turn of getting Judy up to play their swamp, track their 3rd clue. So she's going to be a 5/5 lifelink now. So I just get to chump here. They gain 5, that's fine. So Jet's still going to be for 5 because he counts himself. So we play our land. That's true, I did need the land to play Jet, though. So punk that. Gain my life. Actually, yeah, let's put the extra pressure on them. I get to play another ally, gain another life, draw a card. We can trade with that, but then they're either taking 8 damage, or they're not trading with Suki. Okay. I mean, yes, they got rid of my card draw creature, but they kind of really need to wrath the board now. Or at least kill Suki. Because if they kill Suki, I've got 7 damage on board, but if they don't kill her, they're facing lethal, and if their goal is to just play a large body here, they're going to lose, because the Earth Kingdom will take care of it, or depending on if I draw a land, like, 2 different things might take care of it. Yeah, 5/6, kill my 3/1, sure. You got it. Alright. Just get rid of your guy and win target game. Because there's, like, actual lightning bolt. Unless it's on the bonus sheet and I'm forgetting it, which it might be. I think, the more I think about it, the more I think, like, what's her name, Azula with the lightning is actually on the bonus sheet because of that, but it really needs to be what it is to... So I probably should have airbent their creature then to win the game, because that did give them an out, technically. Oh. Alright, well, that is 2 drafts now, and that is 2 separate 7 wins, so I'm feeling incredibly good about myself, and I'm wondering if I should just stop there before I have the bad draft for the day. Yeah, I think we just call it there for right now. I've had a lot of fun, and we've been able to win a whole bunch of games. I think if we just call it there and play some more again tomorrow, that'll be good enough. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.